Made any specific requests associated with the project.
A letter from Ottawa warns that if the Teck Resources project is approved, Alberta will go over its 100 million ton cap on oil sands emissions. But the federal environment minister insists it's not the deciding factor in getting Ottawa to approve the Frontier mine. The letter was sent Wednesday to Alberta's Minister of Environment and Parks, Jason Nixon, from his federal counterpart, Jonathan Wilkinson. He writes, given there are approximately 2.7 million barrels per day of oil sands growth planned or under construction, there is significant risk that Alberta's cap and emissions will be exceeded in 2030. Should all currently approved projects proceed, emission could exceed 130 million tons, 30% above your legislated cap. On Parliament Hill, he was asked if Alberta's decision could factor into the $20 billion project's approval.
The project does have greenhouse gas emissions. Of course, it's relevant for us to think about that in the context of the targets that Canada has. But it is a separate thing, the conversation that we're having with Alberta with respect to their actions on climate change.
Teck plans to build the site 110 kilometers north of Fort McMurray. It would produce 260,000 barrels of bitumen a day at full capacity, and the company says over 7,000 jobs will be created. In a statement to City News, a provincial spokesperson says they take issue with the letter's claims about emissions, stating, "I'd reiterate that the 100 megaton cap is a backstop policy to prevent unconstrained emissions growth without technology improvement. Our tier program will keep us under the cap, another policy that the current federal government has previously endorsed." The two environment ministers plan to speak in the coming days. In Calgary, Laderas, City News.